Okay, Trump has deployed the National Guard into Los Angeles based on what we call state-created danger. I'll get to that in just a second. To understand him federalizing the National Guard, you have to understand the root cause, which is himself, Trump. Calling in ICE to deport people in mass was met with a community response. And understand ICE has already been wildly inconsistent with who they deport, even if it's someone who was born in the US. If you take anything away from this video, please understand that LA does not play that shit. So when cops pull up to deport people who Trump just doesn't agree with, but are yet legally in the US, it has already prompted a community response. And this response wouldn't happen if ICE wasn't deployed in a wildly violent way in the first place. Adding into all of this, Trump himself is inconsistent in deploying the National Guard as well. 2020 National Guard was deployed in Minneapolis by Tim Walz. Thanks, Tim. And Trump famously said, when they get the looting, you get the shooting when talking to cops. January 6, 2021, Trump delayed a call for the National Guard after insurrectionists descended onto the US Capitol, of which after he told them, "We love you, you are special." And today in LA, Trump has immediately called for the National Guard and has referred to protesters as Marxist and called what they're doing an insurrection. And while some might say it took Trump 138 days to declare war on Americans, he's been doing this from the jump. He'd been quoting McCarthyism verbatim to the word and praised Hitler for what Trump said. He did some good things. So for the entire Trump administration,
but they are who we thought they were.
And while major accounts want to chime in on looting being a problem, that's not even the point. Historically, when people are devalued by the powers that be, they will devalue the lives of those devaluing them. However, what's happening right now, not uncommon, people are devaluing property the way law enforcement and the powers that be have devalued the people. And as I promised in the beginning, state-created danger. What is that? Well, imagine it like Trump setting the basement of a house on fire and then calling the fire department. But in this case, think of it like Trump evicting people from the house they'd been paying for and then calling the police department to shoot up the house because he didn't like the way they sounded on the phone when he called to evict them.